Morning, sports fans. I'm just on my way down. I'm going to try and do an FKT today on the Bjerge-Stein, which is a track in the middle of Jutland, Denmark. 6 AM, beautiful day, no wind at the moment, it's like 15 degrees. Just walking down from the family house up there in Ronda, and then yeah, the stut's just down here, so get into it. There, there's the castle. This is the start of the track. We're gonna head over this way onto the hills and then the next one. Let's go. I'm running just 2 bottles because there'll be water on the way, like taps. No spare clothes. 8 gels and a couple of cookies. And I've also got headphones, which I never usually run in, but as you can see, it's quite flat. And there's kind of a theme that it's quite runnable, so I feel like I probably need something to take my mind off it a bit. So I listen to some podcasts as I go. Yeah, get into it. First wildlife, some forest cows. Good view of the ruins. And so yeah, the course is like a really popular hiking trail. Oh, you can see the sunset, and there's lots of people camping here, so I'll actually continue this afterwards, as it is 6 AM in the morning. But yeah, as I said, probably the biggest challenge is just going to be finding the way. They have these signs, but they're like few and far between, so there's not many like that in the middle of a thing. There's pretty much one on every junction, but there's so many junctions. This place is like a maze. And then we're also doing quite a forced route. I mean, it's good that it goes around everything that's kind of worth seeing, but like for instance now we're going the wrong way to start with, and we do this loop in this forest and pretty much do every track in the forest, it feels like, by the time you get out of it. And it's the same when you get to the moles, the hills, that yeah, there's so many tracks. So I think the biggest challenge is going to be staying on the track, not losing too much time with decisions and bits I don't know. And I've seen on the GPX is pretty much everyone else that's tried it has gone wrong at least once at some point. So yeah, so the route's 60k with 1,000 meters of vert, and it's like a mix of like easy single track like this and gravel roads, probably 50-50, and it's kind of split into 3 sections. The first 20k is runnable, the middle 20k is more hilly and probably where most of the vert is, and the last 20k is runnable, and especially the last like 10 is very runnable. So a bit easier than what I'm probably good at, but good to try something different. And yeah, the current record on the FKT website is 6.5 hours, but after doing some digging I saw someone did it on Strava without posting it on there in 6 hours 10. So I think I'm aiming to beat that, be around the 6 hour mark, which I think is possible. 10k on average obviously. So yeah, good example of the signs aren't great. And I saw that the last FKT actually missed that one and went across there. It's just like a really, it's literally like 20 meters and you're back on the track, but you got to go up here pretty much 2k up and back, I think, but really easily done when the signs are kind of hidden. Cool. Out of the first forest and kind of doing the like in between section to get down on some gravel roads, but kind of at that stage where you think you should feel really good, but you've actually still just run 10k and your legs hurt. So hopefully I do feel good and can push through. We'll see. That's where we started. You can just see the castle, all the ruins. First steep section. Luckily every climb here is not too long, but they still kind of sting at the end, I think. Into the small hills probably now. Been over like 4 or 5 just like 30-40 meter hills, maybe less. And I downloaded the GPX of the person with the FKT at the moment, and there's at least 2 places where I could see he went the wrong way. And then when I got to those junctions, I looked at the Garmin, I looked at the sign, I was like, yep, I can see how you go the wrong way there. I think the signs are good, but only if you're like walking. When you get to the like junctions when you're running, sometimes it's just a bit like confusing. If you miss one, you basically don't know where you are. So yeah, you definitely need the GPX to do it quickly. Lots of sand. I'm wearing just like road shoes because it's so much grip. I don't think you really need anything else. I had to climb up to the high point, over halfway. Legs definitely complaining, but still moving. It'll be the test is going to be the last like 10-15k, I think. It was nice and quiet, still quite early, because I think this gets really busy in the daytime. That's the high point. It's always quite busy because, yeah, as you'll see in a second, you can pretty much park it, which is kind of funny. And we're at 3 hours, 2 minutes. So I think we're in the 6-hour pace based on other people's times. It's the mighty climb from the car park. And finishing on the other side of that bay. So 35k in, my legs are definitely stiffening, but I think I'm like 20-30 minutes ahead of the FKT, so that's good motivation to keep going. I've done most of the climbing. It's like 780 meters, and I think there's like one, so hopefully as I slow the track will get easier. We'll see. Keep going. quick stop at the tap. This is on the map. It's just like a public tap. Thirsty back now. There's another water in like 10k. Water. Still managed to get lost. Where, yeah, there wasn't a sign at the junction. Carried on straight. Luckily I looked at the Garmin after 20 seconds and I was like, whoop! But still gotta pay attention. This next 2 or 3k I don't think I've done, and then everything after that I should know. Hopefully I remember. Okay, into the last section, 20k. I got lost a little bit again, just at the end of that section where the GPX said one way and then the sign said the other way, and I missed the turning, saw it on the GPX and went back, and then realised it had all been blocked off, so I turned around and kind of followed the sign way, which is probably only 100 metres further, but it's a couple of minutes of just walking up and down, going, making sure I didn't mess anything up basically. This is almost one of the last climbs, I think, like proper climbs, but my legs are sore. So everything, body feels good, so everything's getting really stiff, and so probably going to film this, probably going to go into the pain cave. Luckily I got some music on now, but yeah, see how we go. I had a split on the FKT at the road. I'm still 20 minutes up on his time. I don't know how fast he finished, but good motivation, keep pushing. Oh, wheels are coming off. These little hills are unrunnable now, and the flat is a real grind. It's about 12k. Oh, it's gonna be a long way. Slightly worried now. Legs feel like shit. 'Gonna have to borrow the sprinklers quickly. Thank you. Last 5k, really digging deep now. Deep in the pain cave. Hard to keep 6-minute Ks, which is crazy how easy they feel at the start and how hard they feel now. Still looking good. There's the town. 5:48. I think I got like a kilometre and a half to go. Absolutely dying. Gonna make it. Just gotta keep running. Oh, can't wait to sit down. The smell of waffles and perfume is not what you want at the end of a run. I got 2 minutes to get through town. Oh god. Oh god. 20 seconds to get over there. Six hours, 1 second. Crap. That's hard. Oh god. I didn't film because it just finishes at a bus stop and there's a lot of people there. I did not need a sprint at the end. I felt like 60k is just like, it's always the distance you're just absolutely destroyed. Your legs just seize up at 40k and it's just 20k just pushing through. That's really good there. I think I'm 10 minutes under the FKT, so that's a new FKT. And there's a Quickly, which is a sick shop. I'm gonna go buy myself a Faxi Condu and a Chucky Walk. There's the stash. Good haul. It's Strava official 5:59:55, but we'll call it 6 hours. I'm not 6 hours 1 second, sorry. I'm not sentimental, so it's kind of funny. Just missed the bus, so I think I'll happily just lie here for an hour and try not to throw up. But yeah, good run, good loop. Would recommend. Yeah, chill.